Hi everyone. Today I wanted to talk to you about how to make your own eyebrows, and that's because of a few reasons. The first reason is that it's just something that we have to do, that we want to do, and we don't want to spend so much resources on it. You can go to a beautician and you have to make an appointment for it, and you have to call them and wait for your appointment and go there and spend money on your rider and pay money on your rider if it's fuel, if it's pay for parking, if it's paying for a bus, and it takes a lot of resources, and all of that is just for fixing your eyebrows. So I started working on it, and then I thought, like, why wouldn't I just make a video about it and tell you how I do it? So another reason is that I'm trying to simplify, and it means to spend less resources that I have on things that I don't care about. So if you would tell me that you really love going to a beautician and you get all dressed up and you feel like happy going to that and it makes you happy, then I would get it. But most of the people just want their eyebrows to be fixed. So I don't know how much it costs where you live, but in my country it's about like $17-20 just to fix your eyebrows, and then they grow again after like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and then you have to do it all over again. So I think it's kind of a waste. So I learned how to do it by myself. So I don't need to spend all that time and I don't need to spend all that money. And I can save that money for other things. So now I want to share with you the system I developed to make it by myself. You have to have a tweezer that it goes like this, and pencil for your eyebrows. It doesn't matter which firm. The best tip would be black because I have a blonde one, but it's not. It's best to have a black one for fixing your eyebrows. So the system goes like this. It's very simple. You take your pencil and you just draw. I started before and then I stopped, so I'm gonna continue. So you just shape it the way you want it to be. I like it this way, that it goes up in here. You see that it gets narrow up there, like that. Okay, so this one I painted, this one I haven't painted it. So now that I painted this one, kind of the shape I want it to be, I take the tweezer and I just take out all the hairs that I see that it just don't belong, that it just outside these shapes. So I started doing that before, that's why I'm red over here and over here, but I have a little bit more. So I think besides of saving money and besides of saving all the resources of time and efforts that you save by doing that by yourself, you also get some time, some quality time with yourself. I usually put some YouTubers of minimalism, which I love, and just listen to them or think with myself about the day I had. It's sometimes just to get relaxed and sit quietly in your room. So I like it. Another reason to do it by yourself is that today a lot of beauticians, they put wax on it and they just pull it, and they don't use tweezers because it takes so much more time. It doesn't really take that long, but with wax they do it just for like a second, and it's very unhealthy to the skin. It makes it fall down after a few years, and I'm very timid. Like, I used to go to beauticians and they would like use it on me, and I never had like the guts to tell them like, no, don't do it. And it also used to like swallow and get really red and hurt a lot, so I rather do it this way. So okay, so let's do the other one, but from the beginning, because you take the pencil and you just draw it the way you want it to be, just like that. Okay, that came out not the best. I can fix it. I used to draw just the outside lines to frame it, but it's actually better to paint it all so that you can see how it's gonna come out, and it will be easier to see if you like that shape or not. So it's really best to do it this way. I like to stretch my skin a little bit so it will hurt less. If you're smart and planning ahead, like a day before you do it, you should put a lot of lotion, face lotion, to make your skin less dry, and then the hair just will come out easily and less painfully, which I didn't do this time, so it kind of hurts because it's very dry, but it's okay. So I like I said before, in here just to take it a little bit inside, but you have to watch out that you're not taking out too much, because then you won't like the outcome of it. But so if you can see, I painted it, and then if I have a hair that it's not painted, very simply, so I just take it out. It's not part of the shape that I want to have. So if it's not painted, it's not staying. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm gonna take a white one and I'm gonna wipe all my pencil paint from my eyebrow to see if I need some fixing to do it or if it's okay. Let's look for, I have it on my pencil, eyebrow brush, and then you can brush your hair, your eyebrow, and see if you like it, if something is still out of shape or it's okay. I like to leave it here and to take out on this, because then they will be too far and that just doesn't look so good. I think I'm done. So financially, if you think about it, like $17-20 per month, if you multiply it by 12, like for a year, it's more than it's like $250 just for fixing your eyebrows per year. It's like it's $1,000 in 4 years. That's pretty crazy. Think about all this money that you can save, then you can do things with. You can travel, you can buy things, you can save it on the side. Just spend all this money for fixing your brows for something that takes like 5 minutes. I don't see the point of it. So I hope you'll learn how to do it by yourself, and I hope you'll do it. And if you want it to be more satisfying, then I recommend that every time you do it, you take those $17-20 and put it aside, put it in a box and save it for something that it's your goal, that you want to buy, that a trip you want to go to. And then you see how saving this money is helping you to be happy in your own way.